I've never seen a night so long when time goes crawling by.
I needed a couple of days to get over that loss. Gosh, where do I even start? Here we go again. The Eagles lose another game, and this time to the Cardinals. This one really hurt, guys. I mean, it was just horrible and hard to watch. I found myself having to cover my eyes a few times because I just couldn't believe what I was watching. Before this game even started, I knew we were in trouble because the Eagles announced right before the game that DeSean Jackson had been suspended for this game because he missed a team meeting the day before. I have a feeling that Jackson's agent, Drew Rosenhaus, is behind this unnecessary antic by giving Jackson poor advice. And Andy Reid did the right thing in suspending DeSean. He had no option. Being a former collegiate athlete, I understand the coach-player dynamic very well. A coach cannot let a player get away with blatant disobedience because the coach will lose respect from the other players as well as lose complete control of the team. So did Jackson's action contribute to the Eagles' loss this past Sunday? Of course, but he's not the sole reason why we lost. Before the regular season even started, I posted a video where I touched on my concerns about DeSean Jackson's contract issues and how it may affect the season. Just in case you missed it, you can check it out in the link below. So hear me out, guys. I understand where DeSean Jackson's coming from, and I don't really have a problem with him. Obviously, I'm very unhappy with his decision, but I still love the guy, and I have a bigger problem, actually a huge problem, with his agent, Drew Rosenhaus. And I'm sure all you Eagles fans can understand why. We all remember back in 2004 when Terrell Owens, aka T.O., was on our team. And he had Drew Rosenhaus in his ear trying to get more money, which caused T.O. to put himself above being a team player and eventually led to his 4-game suspension and deactivation at the end of that season. And look at T.O. now. After bouncing from team to team that would not put up with his antics, he's now jobless. No organization will cooperate or pay players that lack discipline and respect for their teammates. And that's exactly what T.O. did. I would hate to see DeSean Jackson fall down that same path. If I was him, I would take LeSean McCoy's lead and fire Drew Rosenhaus. Because history shows that these antics will not provide a favorable response from any organization. In fact, it will make any organization hesitant to keep you or sign you. So do yourself a favor and find a better approach. I'm sad to hear that even though LeSean McCoy fired Drew Rosenhaus twice, that he has decided to hire him for the second time. What does that tell us? McCoy doesn't like the advice he's been given in the past, but Rosenhaus is a very persistent guy and knows how to influence these young players. Think about it. These kids are coming out of college at 20, 21 years old and have a lot to learn. They depend on their agents to provide guidance, and if given the wrong advice, it can make a player look really bad. I sure hope DeSean makes better choices moving forward, but we'll just have to wait and see. Now on to that horrible, sloppy mess the Eagles called a football game. It doesn't get any worse than that. Do I need to lose all faith before this Eagles team turns things around? John Skelton, second-string quarterback, outplayed Michael Vick. Are you kidding me? Right off the bat, Michael Vick breaks his ribs, Jeremy Maclin injures his shoulder and hamstring, and with count them, $3 million cornerbacks, we can't find a way to cover Larry Fitzgerald? Oh my gosh, this is so ridiculous! And I hate to say it, but things are not looking good. And at this point, we have to look at the coaches. This team is a hot mess. Could someone please look alive in the fourth quarter? I see Michael Vick on the sidelines hanging his head down low. That doesn't look like a team leader to me. We need someone to step up and motivate these players to close out the game strong. I'm so sick right now. I just want to forget this game even happened. I'm moving on, moving forward, and hopefully Eagles can turn it around this week against the Giants. I also received a bet last week that I didn't get a chance to respond to, being that I saw it late on Saturday before I headed out to watch the Pacquiao fight. So in my next video, I will be responding to the Cattle Dogs, aka McNabb's bet video, and I've put the link below, so stay tuned. This is Delia with the PhiladelphiaEagles.com signing off. E-A-G-L-E-S Eagles!